Walk down the cleaning aisle at any grocery store, and you will pass a plain cardboard box that costs about $5. No warning label screaming at you. No skull and crossbones. No instructions telling you to ventilate the room and avoid skin contact. That box has been sitting on that shelf doing its job since 1874. A good 50 years before anybody bottled up the harsh stuff and slapped a scary name on it. 1 cup of what is inside that box will chew through the grease clog in your kitchen sink just as well as the $20 jug of chemicals sitting right next to it. No heat, no fumes, and no quietly eating away at the very pipes you're trying to save. But here's the part nobody tells you, and this is worth staying for. The real reason this $5 box beats the $20 jug has nothing to do with the clog. It has everything to do with what happens when the expensive chemical fails, and it has everything to do with the plumber who shows up after, and either charges you extra or walks away from your sink entirely. Not a $20 jug of sulfuric acid that generates near boiling heat inside your PVC pipes and pits your metal drain lines with every use. Not a $12 bottle of sodium hydroxide that creates the same violent reaction and leaves a caustic residue sitting in your trap for days. Not a $150 to $300 emergency plumber visit for a problem that 50 cents a powder handles in an hour. The drain cleaning product market generates hundreds of millions of dollars a year. Every bottle on that shelf is designed to be dramatic. Fast-acting, maximum strength, industrial power. But dramatic chemistry inside a pipe you cannot see is not a feature. It is a liability. And the $5 box that works just as well without the drama is the one nobody advertises because you cannot charge $20 for something that costs 50 cents per treatment. This is the story of the washing soda. The gentlest drain fix that has ever existed. And the one detail about chemical drain cleaners that every plumber knows. And no product label will ever print in plain language. If these stories matter to you, the subscribe button and the bell are the best way to make sure this knowledge survives. And if you want the complete protocol with all 60 hacks that save households over $4,000 a year, the link is in the description. Now let me show you what is actually sitting inside your pipe right now, because understanding the clog changes everything about how you fix it. Almost every slow drain a plumber gets called out for is not some mystery object jammed in the pipe. It is grease, in the kitchen especially, and fats, oils, and grease. Plumbers in the trade just call it fog. Every time you rinse a greasy pan, a little warm fat goes down the drain looking like harmless liquid. Then it hits the cooler pipe wall further down, and does exactly what candle wax does when it drips onto a cold holder. It stops moving, it sets, it sticks. Now watch what happens over months. That grease coats the inside of your pipe in a layer. Every wash after that, more food bits and soap scum catch on the sticky surface. The pipe narrows. Think of plaque building up in an artery. The opening gets smaller and smaller until one day a coffee ground or a single noodle is all it takes to close it off completely. Now your water is just standing in the sink. In the bathroom, it is a little different. There it is mostly hair bound together with soap scum into a dense mat. Same idea though. Organic buildup narrowing the pipe slowly over the weeks and months. And here's why that matters for what you pour down there. All of it. The grease, the soap, the food, the hair. It is organic. Organic buildup can be broken down chemically without going nuclear on your plumbing. But the industry's answer is usually to go nuclear anyway. The aggressive drain cleaners come in 2 flavors. Acid openers. The straight sulfuric acid, running $36 to $78 for the strong stuff. And lye-based products, sodium hydroxide, the same chemical people use to make soap. Both work partly by generating heat. When concentrated lye hits water and grease down in your trap, that reaction can climb toward boiling right there inside the pipe. Your white PVC drain pipe starts to soften at around 140 degrees Fahrenheit. It is only rated to handle water up to about that mark. A rolling boil off your stove is 212 degrees. A chemical reaction cooking away near boiling, sitting in a thin plastic trap, can soften the joints, warp the tubing, and on older galvanized or chrome pipe, it pits the metal. The acid stuff is even worse on metal. It attacks it directly. If you have made it this far, you already understand drain chemistry better than 99% of homeowners standing in the cleaning aisle reading the back of a $20 jug. Subscribe and share this with someone who poured chemical drain cleaner down their sink last month and is about to do it again. Now, what I just walked you through handles knowing why your drain clogs. But drain maintenance is one bill out of dozens that most households are overpaying every month. I put together a complete protocol covering 60 hacks just like this one, each one replacing an expensive product or service with something that costs almost nothing. Households running the full system are saving over $4,000 a year. The link is in the description. But stay right here, because the $5 fix is next, and the plumber story at the end is the part that changes everything. Now let me talk about the box. What is inside is sodium carbonate, sold as washing soda or super washing soda, right there with the laundry stuff. Do not confuse it with baking soda. Baking soda is sodium bicarbonate, much weaker. That vinegar and baking soda fizzy trick everybody loves online does almost nothing for a real clog. Washing soda is the stronger cousin. And here's the piece almost nobody gets right about why it works. It is actually the same reason lye works, just gentler. Washing soda is alkaline. Not violently so, but enough. When that alkaline solution sits against a grease clog, it does something called saponification. That is a fancy old word for a simple thing. It literally turns the fat into soap. The grease stops being a sticky, water-repelling plug, and it becomes soap, which dissolves in water and rinses away. Same chemistry soap makers have used for centuries. We are just running it on the clog to clean the pipe. And this is the beautiful part. It gets that done at a strength that is plenty for grease, but nowhere near as harsh as lye. It does not generate that violent boiling heat. It does not attack your metal pipes the way acid does. It is listed as safe for septic tanks, which tells you right away it is not scorched earth chemistry. The money side by side. That box is about $4 to $5 and gives you the better part of a dozen treatments. Call it 50 cents a pop. The jug of branded chemical next to it runs $5 for the small bottle up past 20 for the big value size. And it is a 1 or 2 use jug. Call a plumber instead, and a kitchen grease clog runs $150 to $300 for the visit. More if they bring the heavy equipment. 50 cents versus $20 versus $300. That is the whole game. And the 50-cent option is the one gentlest on your house. Here's exactly how to run it. 5 steps. Step 1. Bail out the standing water. If your sink is full and not draining, get most of that water out with a cup or a small container. You want the washing soda landing down on the clog, not diluting into a full basin. A little water left in there is fine. You just do not want a full sink. Step 2. Pour 1 cup of washing soda straight down the drain. 1 cup. If it is a double sink, do the side that is clogged. Let it settle down into the pipe. Step 3. Follow it with about a quart of the hottest water from your tap. Hot tap water, not boiling water off the stove. Do not pour rolling boiling water down a PVC drain or into a porcelain fixture. Remember that 140 degree threshold. Hot tap water is around 120 degrees. Warm enough to activate the washing soda, safe enough for your pipes. Step 4. Walk away. Give it 1 full hour minimum. Overnight is better. The washing soda needs contact time with the grease to convert it into soap. That is not instant. It is chemistry. The longer it sits, the deeper it works. Run it before bed and let it do its job while you sleep. Step 5. Flush with hot tap water for 2 minutes. The converted grease, now water-soluble soap, rinses away down the line. If the drain is still slow after 1 treatment, repeat. 2 rounds handles about 90% of kitchen grease clogs. If nothing happens after 2 rounds, you're probably not looking at grease. You're looking at a physical obstruction that needs a mechanical snake, not chemistry. What it will not fix. A solid object stuck in the pipe. A toy, a utensil, a chunk of food too big to dissolve, a tree root that has grown into your sewer lateral, a collapsed pipe section. And this is important. This is a drain fix, not a toilet fix. A toilet clogs buck a completely different physics. The fix there is a flange plunger or a toilet auger, not chemistry. Do not dump washing soda in the toilet expecting a miracle. Wrong tool for the job. The safety lines. And these matter. Never mix washing soda with anything else. Do not pour it in on top of vinegar. Do not mix it with bleach. And this is the big one. Never pour it down a drain that already has a commercial chemical cleaner sitting in it. You do not know what you are creating when you start combining chemistry down a pipe you cannot see. Keep it off aluminum. Alkaline chemistry reacts with aluminum. No aluminum sink drains. No aluminum pot sitting under the stream. 1 cup down the drain, hot tap water, and nothing else in the mix. Now here's the part I promised you at the beginning. The real reason the cheap fix beats the expensive one. Think about what happens when that harsh chemical cleaner does not work. because plenty of times it does not fully clear the clog. Now you have got a sink full of standing water with a jug of acid, or lye dissolved into it, just sitting there, waiting. That is a caustic soup, and it is dangerous. When somebody pours a harsh commercial cleaner down a drain, and it is not clear, that chemical does not disappear. It is sitting right there in the standing water in your sink or your trap. Now the plumber shows up. The second he opens that trap, or the moment he starts plunging, that caustic liquid can splash into his hands, his arms, his face, his eyes. A lot of plumbers carry scars to prove it, so plenty of plumbers will ask you flat out, did you pour anything down there? And if the answer is yes, they will either add a hazard surcharge, make you wait until it is flushed and diluted, or just decline the job entirely. Think about what that tells you. The expensive chemical is not just harder on your pipes. It could turn a simple job into a bigger, more dangerous, more expensive one. And sometimes it means nobody wants to help you at all. The gentle box does the same work, and if it ever fails, all you have got in the water is a cup of a laundry booster, not a hazard. That is the real reason the cheap old fix beats the expensive new one. It was never really about the clog. 50 cents of washing soda versus $20 of branded chemicals. The 50-cent option clears the grease. The 50-cent option does not damage your pipes. The 50-cent option does not generate boiling heat inside PVC. The 50-cent option does not create a caustic soup that burns the plumber who comes to help you. And the 50-cent option has been sitting on the shelf since 1874, quietly doing its job while the $20 jug next to it spends millions on advertising to convince you it is better. Hundreds of millions of dollars in annual drain cleaner revenue depend on you never picking up the $5 box of washing soda sitting 3 feet to the left of the $20 jug. And chemical drain cleaners depend on you believing that clearing a grease clog requires a violent reaction inside a pipe you cannot see. And $300 emergency plumber visits depend on you never learning that 50 cents of powder and an hour of patience handle the same job without drama, without damage, and without turning your sink into a hazard. This knowledge did not disappear because it stopped working. It disappeared because it was never dramatic enough to advertise. Saponification does not care about marketing budgets. An alkaline chemistry does not negotiate with shelf placement. And a plain cardboard box that has been doing its job since 1874 has never charged a licensing fee. If this video changed how you think about the chemical jug under your sink, the plumber's surcharge you did not see coming, or the $5 box of washing soda sitting quietly in the laundry aisle, then subscribe and share it now. Every single share puts this knowledge in front of someone who is about to pour $20 of acid into a pipe and create a problem worse than the clog. And every subscription keeps this channel digging deeper into the secrets they thought were sealed forever. The full protocol with all 60 hacks is in the description. Everything the industry buried in one place.